Oh, I am Moctezuma Xocoyotzin, the 9th Tlatoani of Tenochtitlan, ruler of the vast Aztec Empire. My people believed me to be divine, a living god walking among men. From my palace, I commanded an empire that stretched across the Valley of Mexico and beyond. Our cities were grand, our temples reached to the heavens, and our markets overflowed with riches from distant lands. The blood of sacrifices flowed to keep the sun rising, to ensure bountiful harvests and victory in war. I was raised to rule, educated in the ways of governance, warfare, and the sacred calendar. But no education could have prepared me for what was to come. It began with omens, a comet streaking across the night sky, mysterious fires, and voices wailing in the darkness. Then, whispers reached me of pale strangers arriving on our shores in floating mountains. I sent gifts, hoping to appease these godlike beings, for surely they must be the return of Quetzalcoatl. Gold, jewels, fine cloths, I spared no expense. Perhaps this generosity was my first mistake. As they marched inland, I wrestled with doubt. Were they gods or men? Friends or foes? My advisors were divided. Some urged immediate action, others counseled patience. When I first laid eyes on Hernán Cortés, I saw not a god, but a man with unfathomable ambition. Our city, with its grand causeways and floating gardens, left the Spanish in awe. For a moment, I felt pride. Surely, they would see the greatness of our civilization and treat us as equals. But as days passed, I saw the hunger in their eyes, not for our gods or culture, but for our gold. Their strange animals, their thundersticks, their shining armor, all paled in comparison to their greed. It was then, standing atop the great temple, watching Cortés marvel at our city, that I realized my terrible mistake. These were not gods to be appeased, but conquerors to be feared. In that moment, I saw the future, my empire crumbling, my people suffering, our way of life vanishing. I had led my people to the brink of destruction, all because I hesitated, because I believed in ancient prophecies. I became a prisoner in my own palace, a puppet ruler dancing to the strings of Cortés. When my people finally rose up against the Spanish, I was caught between two worlds, belonging to neither. In the chaos of rebellion, I met my end. Some say by Spanish hands, others by my own people. The truth, like so much of our history, was consumed in the fires of conquest. My great city fell, my empire crumbled, and a new world was born from the ashes of the old. As I stand here now, a shadow of my former self, I wonder, will history remember me as the emperor who lost an empire? Or will they understand the impossible choice I faced, trapped between tradition and an unimaginable new world? Perhaps in time, they will see that I was neither weak nor foolish, but a man facing the inevitable tide of change. I am Moctezuma, the last true emperor of the Aztecs. This is the story of how I lost everything, but it is also the story of two worlds colliding, of empires rising and falling, of the ever-turning wheel of history. Remember me not as a fallen king, but as a witness to the end of one age and the violent birth of another,